What's up, y'all? So I've been streaming for about 5 years now, and hold on, let me turn off my computer screen so that way it's not annoying. So I've been streaming for about 5 years now, and I've learned a lot through that time. But I've also made every mistake possible you can make in the book. I feel like, like things like insanely complicated titles that didn't even matter. Like I realistically think that a bunch of that stuff is kind of BS, and I get told all the time you need to fix your titles and this stuff, but I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe it is. Let me know. Because I feel like my titles are pretty good, but my thumbnails are, we're not even going to talk about the thumbnails. I try with my thumbnails, but some of those thumbnails do not turn out good. Anyways, rambling on. So I started about 5 years ago, and, it's crazy that I've made it to this point. I'm here right now. And I'm fixing to stream tonight. It's Thursday for me, and that brings me on to my first thing that I'm going to talk about, and that is consistency. Now, my problem with consistency is sometimes I don't have something to build, I don't have something to do on stream, and I feel like I'm boring them, my fans, by just getting on there and just sitting there and chatting, which some people in my streams are like, no, you're not boring us, Michael, you're not boring us. And I'm like, yes I am, and they're like, no, you're fine. Like, well, I need to get some Lego sets to build, I need to be building Lego. That's the point of this channel, right? Well, everybody's like, well, no, you're fine, okay, we just want to talk to you. I'm like, well, that's great that I have a great supporting base in my community, but like I said, this didn't start out this way. So originally I started streaming about 5 years ago, combined with both my channels, and I was in a different room, different studio, didn't have all this fancy gear around me. As you can see, I've got a fancy mic, nice camera, computer, lights, nice background, that stuff. I actually started out just on my floor, funny enough. Started my first live stream. I was building an A-frame cabin, I think. I don't think I still have that build, but that's where I started. And then I moved into a different table, got a different table, started streaming on that. Did a lot of funny challenges, and one of the main things that actually started with this channel, I want to mention all the amazing first 600 people that subscribed to me. This was a subscriber board. Everybody's on here. That's subscribed in, I guess, the beginning. And then we've got 600 play button still up. And hopefully one day we'll have a 100K probably. Hopefully. We'll see one day. Gotta continue, I guess, moving forward. And that really just a few people that came in and said, you're doing a great job, continue going. That's what pushed me. Now, that brings me on to my second thing. My second thing is my personality, okay? When I first started, it was weird, okay? Like for everybody else, if you are just natural, that's great. But whenever I first started, I didn't like talking to the camera. This is like weird, but now I'm comfortable with it. I generally do it on a daily basis. Now live streams, they're a little bit different. This more is like me talking to a camera, whereas that is more of an interactive thing, and that's why I love doing it. I watch chat on my computer, and I can talk to everybody, and it feels like they're just right there, okay? It feels like I'm just right there, and we're all just chit-chatting in a conversation, and everybody is like, I don't know, most of the time we're just snacking and freaking talking about life and whatever, or about Lego prices, because Lego prices have become crazy. So that's how I started to build my channel and start to move along. And number three, a lot of these bigger creators say this, and I try not to copy it, but you don't need a fancy gear to start out, okay? I started out with my phone. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, I need my PC, I need this, I need that. My guy, my phone was like 6-7 years old. No, we're not starting that joke again. That was so 25. We're keeping that there. And, it was like grainy, and I didn't really like it, but I survived through it. And now I've got a nice phone. I actually have two of them, two nice phones. Plus, not to plug too much, got this off Amazon. Best camera you can buy Ozbot Me SE. It's like $60. Best webcam you can ever buy. Does everything I need it to. I'm thinking about getting an action camera soon so I can film like when I'm doing mocks and stuff like that. So y'all aren't left out, I guess. But what I'm trying to get my point across is just grab your phone, open up Twitch or open up YouTube. If you have 50 subscribers, start streaming. That's the best on mobile I've found because it reaches the most amount of people. Obviously, people like to go through YouTube Shorts and they see your streams and stuff. But realistically, you don't even need to do that. You can just start a stream regularly on Landscape, which they recently came out with shorts and stuff like that. I feel like that killed a lot of the long-term viewership, which is kind of sad, but at the same time we can't do anything about it, and you got to evolve with YouTube. You got to continue moving forward no matter what happens, or you're just not going to grow. And don't expect instant growth. That's not how it works unless well, you're Superman or freaking some super person. I don't know. I mean, there's been a few coincidences where people skyrocketed in views, but realistically it just takes time and dedication to the work that you do. Like, if you don't like doing this, I'm sorry, it's not for you. I mean, I'm going to say it the hard way. It's not for you then. If you don't like sitting at a camera and just talking to people on the internet, I mean, that's basically what you're doing. But I would say, bring on the fourth point, I would say give it a few years. And as you go through, your parents may get you new tech, or people may send you new tech, or you'll buy new tech with your money, or whatever happens. Like I bought these lights. I got a sponsorship for a microphone. I got a keyboard. I built a PC, which is currently running everything. I bought the monitors and that stuff. But also I bought a little bit extra tech. Like, not everybody has a 3D printer or a laser engraver, which they're cool, and I use them occasionally. Do I recommend buying one unless you're going to use it a lot? No, not really, because it's just kind of sitting there, which y'all can't see it, but still. And a thing that some people, I guess, forget is the first thing you're going to want to upgrade is not your camera, okay? First thing you want to upgrade is your sound. Now, if we turn around back here somewhere, this was my second set of microphones. First was a plug-in. Second was this wireless, which I still use them to this day. They're great for like walking around. You just clip them to your shirt, plug in this little thingy to the phone, boom, done. Now, for me, when I stream, I need a boom mic. I need a nice microphone to sit here and talk into, or it generally picks me up if I'm a little bit farther away, but I like to carry around those wireless mics as well connected to the system, so that when I'm in my closet or whatever, y'all can still hear me. Or I'll walk around with a second camera or whatever. Next thing I'm going to get, as just a little side jaunt, is I need to get a second webcam to film this, because I have my big webcam which films my background, but I don't have one for my hands. So now I think we're on the fifth tip. I think if I missed one, y'all can shame me in the comments. I know, womp womp womp. Okay, this one was hard for me. Okay, now for me, being in the LEGO streaming niche and the gaming niche, it was hard for me to stick to one thing. Now you're gonna say, well, it's easy to stick to one thing. I can do that. When you see a new trend come out and you immediately like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, I'm gonna go do this. Bruh, you just took all that time you spent on that niche building your audience for, let's say, the LEGO City niche, and you yeeted it out the window like I did. I took my LEGO City apart and got rid of it, which I'm happy with that decision, because obviously this and my Wild West over there is honestly more of a fit for me, and I have more room to stream and do what I actually do. The city was taking up space, but I basically yeeted that out of the freaking way. Like, seriously, like I took everything down, put it on shelves, and boom, it was gone in a day. All that work. But I'm happier in the Wild West niche. It's starting to grow again, and I had done Duplos at the start, that niche, yes, could I continue it? Of course. Did I want to? No. Is your niche going to maybe change a tiny bit with your personality as it grows? Probably. But I would encourage you to stay with the same niche for as long as possible. Grow an audience. And if you have stable viewers that will watch anything that you post, anytime, anywhere, that is amazing. That those people need to be kept on top priority, okay? New viewers, yes, but those older viewers that you have such a great connection with, and you need to build that connection. And like me, I started a Discord community. Yes, it's a little bit small and it's not as like active as, but we still keep in touch with each other. Most of the time we just messaged on like Instagram. Like one of my best friends I met through YouTube. He came into one of my live streams a long time ago. I think we're at like 3,500 subscribers, something like that. And he came in like at like 400, and we've been like great friends for like almost like 4 or 5 years, something like that. Crazy. Time passes and like you're gonna totally forget it, honestly. I mean, maybe I'm a bad person for that, but it's fine. I remember at the important moments. Okay, so I met my best friend through YouTube. Now that's not gonna happen for everyone, but you know, you meet a lot of cool people, and you gotta remember that. So hopefully y'all get out there, start streaming, start building community. I've seen a lot of LEGO creators start streaming recently. When I started streaming, I think there was like 2. Now we've got like 10. I think our LEGO community is growing very much. LEGO prices are growing, sadly. But hopefully I'll see you guys in the stream if you're watching this video. Don't be afraid to come on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And for my last, very most important tip, like I said at the start of the video, I believe, is my secret tip. Okay. Whenever you can stream, I guess that's fine. Okay. But for me, I found out that having a streaming schedule and telling every single person you see in the whole entire stream is the smartest decision ever. Okay. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's my streaming schedule 90% of the time, unless I like absolutely do not feel like streaming, and that happens occasionally. It's happened more frequently because of also me not having anything to build or do, which kind of I wish I still would have streamed on those days, but we're gonna be streaming tonight. So that is my tip, and we're recording this on a Thursday. So if you're confused, yes, this is getting posted on a Saturday. But I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll be streaming still that night anyways. But alright everyone, Michael's Bricks out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I'll be making another video or 2 probably soon. And if this one does well and y'all have some more things that y'all need covered, then tell me down in the description. Well, description. That's great, Michael. Yeah, see, hopefully I'll laugh at that, because Michael has a wrong use of words right there. Y'all can laugh at me in the comments. Hopefully y'all post whatever you want to talk about in the comments. So if y'all need anything, let me just say that again. Comments. Go to the comments, not the description. Thank you. But my Amazon camera will be linked down in the description. So I'll see you guys soon. Michael the Bricks.